afternoon. I'm Agnes Kozina, and welcome to Up North at 4. Today, we meet with a holiday expert while exploring a podcast of Northwoods stories.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. The Northwoods is lucky to have this man right here, Jim Bokern of the Manitowish Waters Historical Society, a longtime history teacher down in Marshfield, right?
Yes.
And you're spending your retirement here in the Northwoods and bringing a lot of history to people that are interested in it. And I found that a lot of people are interested in it. Have you found that as well while you've been doing this?
Absolutely. The excitement for the great Northwoods stories that builds the heritage of this region is just growing all the time.
And what do you want to tell the viewers, the community, about the history, how to stay in touch with the history of it?
Well, we are kind of a 21st century historical society. We do most of our work digitally, so it is online. It is on our website, our YouTube channel, our podcast channels, and so on, so people can tune in from wherever they are. And in the same sense, we're preserving this history. Since we digitize it, we back it up, and it's easily available. We found that oftentimes a lot of the great history of the Northwoods are hidden behind paywalls, whether it's newspapers.com or deeply embedded in some kind of archive, not really accessible. We pull those out, and what we're working on now is expanding podcasts. We have 27 different podcasts, and we put those online. They can be downloaded to iTunes or through Spotify, and people can catch up on all sorts of cool stories.
And I want to make sure people at home can see the website. So, Jordan, if you could bring up that website one very briefly. And let's talk about one of those stories, one of those podcasts. A.B. Gray, 1846.
A journal, right?
Yeah, he made a journal. Okay. Also, I noticed the fashion of the time, did people just do initials? Like,
yeah,
I feel
initials I think were popular, just even back in the war days, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I got off topic, but tell me a little bit about A.B. Gray.
Well, A.B. Gray was a geologist, and he was commissioned by the United States of America to go and review the lands acquired from the 1842 treaty for mineral rights. And he took an amazing journey that really goes across the entire Northwoods. He starts at La Pointe. He works his way over to the Montreal River, takes the Flambeau Trail to Long Lake to Mercer, cuts through Manitowish Waters, up through Boulder Junction, over just north of Eagle River, through Lac Vieux de Serre, all the way to Lance, through the Keweenaw, and ends up at Copper Harbor. And it's all documented with a map from 1846 that has all the little details of lakes and rivers. That's really fun and exciting, but you can actually go through and read, or in this case with a podcast, listen and catch up on where you fit in this. So you might be on White Perch Lake and know that there was an Ojibwa community there. Or you might be in the town of Mercer and learn more about the Turtle Portage Band. And there are many of these destinations. Kind of exciting at the period, a lot of connections to the Ojibwa bands in the area, and it's really important to document this to understand what the context is before all the development in the area. This was during a time where the Northwoods would have been absolutely pristine. So you get all these entries and you get to go on a cool adventure and somebody can read it to you.
And you kind of live through his eyes with the journal. And we have some pictures, especially of those Ojibwa settlements. Yeah. And here's actually the map that you mentioned. And also talk about the next map that kind of is solidified by A.B. Gray's account.
Right. Well, this is a geological survey of Lake Superior, and the historic map that we're looking at right now, he talks in his journals about all the different outcropping of rocks, trap rocks, different quartzites, iron, and so on. And they're looking for the mineral resources that were discovered in the Gogebic, Pinoki ranges throughout the Keweenaw, and they're assessing this. 1 year later, another geologist named J.G. Norwood, attached to the Owen expedition, came and went through almost the same area and then scooted down the Wisconsin River. So they're doing this reconnaissance to understand more of the natural resources within the region. But we get these rich articles with absolute cool detail and maps that take you way back in time.
I can tell you're passionate about it, and whenever you're giving a speech, you've done the Pints and History thing here in Rhinelander.
And where can they go, viewers, for how to find the podcast?
They're on the Manitowish Waters Historical Society website under podcasts and videos. And there's two ways to get it. One through the website, and that has all the text and images, or you can just scoot out, and we have a playlist on our YouTube channel, and all 27 are there for you.
We are out of time. Thank you so much, Jim, for making the trip down.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll be right back after the break.